Sharon Watkins, General Minister and President of the Christian Church Disciples of Christ. I'm a Christian minister and a mother. When my children were young and they were sick, I took them to a doctor, and the doctor treated them because our family had insurance. I shudder to think of the consequences if my children had not had health care and the preventative care that they needed. Some of you perhaps are parents. You know what I mean. How your heart breaks when your own children are sick. Mr. President, members of the House and Senate, even with SCHIP as it has now stood, 9 million American children are without health care coverage. Those children are our children. God has given them into our care. We are the responsible adults who say whether they see a doctor or not. Our hearts need to break for them too, because they are our own. They are our future, and we need to give them a bright future. When historians reflect back on this era, do we want to be remembered as the people who turned our backs on uninsured children? When God looks at us, should God see our backs? We have before us a compromise bill that, but for a signature, will get millions of those children access to a doctor or a dentist when they need it, give them access to preventative care. Simple human decency says no child should be left behind. And denying health care coverage to children is to leave them behind. This past summer, my own church's General Assembly, gathered in the President's own home state, passed a resolution calling on our nearly 800,000 members to be advocates for children and to work at a grassroots level to ensure the expansion and proper funding of health care for children. In our faith tradition, one day Jesus took a child, a stranger's child, into his arms and said, "Whoever welcomes this child welcomes me, welcomes God." In the name of that child, in the name of millions of American children, I call upon you, Mr. President, no veto. Call upon the members of the House and the Senate. Let no veto stand.
Reverend